How many of you in this room have a cell phone in your pocket? That's kind of a new phenomenon that has developed quite a bit over the past 15 years. More and more people are keeping technology with them all the time. It's a really good example of how, as times change, the use of technology often increases. And with every generation, each person gains more and more access to these new tools and ideas. In agriculture, though, technology is used to improve yields, improve conditions, reduce inputs, and also improve welfare for livestock. The next generation of farmers and ranchers coming up has access to all these tools. And personally, I think that's really cool and really exciting. We're able to produce more food using less land. We're taking better care of our soils. We're improving the way we use water. And we are improving the way we identify and rectify livestock care and health issues. Many of these improvements, though, come with a bit of a catch. As we in agriculture become more technologically advanced, so does the rest of society. We're becoming more interconnected, and a lot of that has to do with that little tool that everybody has in their pockets, your cell phone. Sharing ideas and videos and pictures is a lot easier and moves a lot faster. And this is a lot to do with a lot of means of social media, such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Vine, just to name a few. Now, the average consumer, statistically speaking, is now 3 generations removed from the farm. And this isn't just consumers of agriculture products or food. This is also consumers of technology that I've earlier mentioned. Now, these consumers are starting to ask more and more questions about where their food comes from and how it's produced. And personally, I think that's a great thing. It keeps farmers accountable, it's opening up new waves of communication, and it's helping us farmers come up with new ideas. But there's a problem with that, that a lot of these questions aren't being answered by farmers. They're being answered by what I like to call is the social media genius. They seem to know everything about every topic on the internet right now. And through social media and through the internet, misinformation spreads like wildfire. There's a lot of programs and ideas out there such as the anti-GMO movement, the raised without the use of hormones and antibiotics, gluten-free or paleo diets, and my personal favorite, the certified humane movement. It is so easy for misinformation to spread through social media, and it's spreading faster and faster. Everything comes down to context. Coming from a livestock background, I'm really finding that when posting on social media, context is everything. For instance, if you take a picture of a calf being castrated during branding season and put a certain spin on it, it can look gruesome and terrible to the animal. But if you take that same picture and put details of why that process is executed and how it's better for the calf in the long term and better for general herd health, it can put a completely different spin on how the public views that particular procedure. The problem with human nature now is that scary news is often a lot more believable than facts that are true or facts that are enjoyable or pleasing. Now, these scary stories and these negative facts are the ones that are being shared on social media and Facebook. Those are the ones that are going around and getting out there for the public to view. And this is how the public, which is 3 generations removed from the farm, is developing their views on agriculture. These views, and often negative views, as we've heard a couple times today, are how social media of farmers and ranchers is being shaped. Social media, or social license, is basically the ability to operate without having your operations and your procedures questioned by anyone. But because our social license is decreasing, there are increasing demands for different certification programs. Some of these certification programs, like the Certified Humane Program. When looking at the different parameters in the Certified Humane Program, if you actually go out and talk to a lot of producers, not only are most of them meeting those standards, they're often exceeding them without being certified at all. And there's a lot of marketing campaigns that are also being built on these exact same premises. For instance, the A&W Raised Without the Use of Hormones or Antibiotics movement, Chipotle, Earl's and Certified Humane Program, and one of my personal favorites, Vannie Harry's Food Babe Army. If you look her up on Facebook, you'll see that this self-proclaimed dietitian has over 100,000 followers, and they all believe her teachings of negativity of GMOs. This is what we're fighting against. As young farmers, not only are we going fist to fist with Mother Nature, fist to fist with volatile markets and thin profit margins, Now we're up against our consumers as well. And why? GMOs have been proven to be safe. All animals at the point of slaughter have to be antibiotic-free. There's more naturally occurring estrogen in a pint of beer than there is in a hamburger patty that has come from a steer in a conventionally producing feedlot. Technology aside, though, I think the greatest thing the young farmers and ranchers are bringing to the table in terms of agriculture now is their tenacity, their drive and their passion for this wonderful industry that we're part of. You can see, especially in this room, the deep passion for agriculture that's burning. Input costs are higher than ever. Land is expensive and machinery is constantly changing. The natural risks are also pretty much the same they were a generation ago. Now we add the increased pressure from our consumers, and the odds really are stacked against us. But we're still here, and we're still passionate about what we're doing. The optimism and drive from young farmers gives me hope and gets me really, really excited about the future. We're willing to rise to new challenges and look those challenges in the eye. The next generation of farmers with this attitude and the technology that we have at our hands is going to feed the next generation of this planet.